Welcome to my channel. Thanks to all Chinese language enthusiasts for following my courses. I'm your teacher CC. I hope that through the study of this course, you can not only improve your Chinese proficiency, but also get closer to the rich and colorful cultural world of China. This course is specially designed for you foreign friends who are full of expectations for traveling in Shanghai. It will make your trip in Shanghai go smoothly and enable you to deeply appreciate the unique charm of this fascinating city. Shanghai is such a magical city where the classical and the modern blend and collide with each other, bringing you a unique and unforgettable travel experience. Whether you are fond of historical culture or obsessed with modern science and technology or finance, there is the wonderfulness you've always dreamed of here. As a metropolis with the highest level of internationalization in China, Shanghai is just like a lady with two sides. One side is gracefully classical and elegant, while the other side is stylishly modern and unrestrained. They are perfectly integrated, showing infinite charm. Through this course, first of all, you will become familiar with the Chinese names of those famous tourist attractions in Shanghai. Moreover, you will also dig deeper into the unique charm and cultural connotations of each attraction. The Bund is a shining business card of Shanghai's history and culture. The exhibition of international architecture on the Bund has witnessed the process of Shanghai developing from a small fishing village into an international metropolis. You can personally experience the wonderful collision and integration of architectural styles from different historical periods here. Yu Garden was first built in the Ming Dynasty. Having endured the vicissitudes of hundreds of years, it is still well preserved. As a classic masterpiece of classical gardens in the south of the Yangtze River, Yu Garden features traditional elements such as its exquisite and ingenious garden layout, elegant pavilions, terraces, towers, and miniature rockeries and ponds, which will enable you to fully appreciate the fascinating charm of Chinese classical garden art. The fashionable and vibrant Xintiandi skillfully combines the Shikuman architecture of old Shanghai with modern commercial elements, where tradition and modernity collide to create wonderful sparks. You can fully enjoy modern cuisine, fashionable shopping, and a rich and colorful nightlife in the buildings that still retain their historical charm, and experience the unique charm of Shanghai's Hi-Pi culture. The Shanghai Museum is a treasure house of art. It houses a vast number of exquisite cultural relics, ranging from ancient bronzes to delicate ceramics, from fine calligraphy and painting works to elegant ancient jades. Every cultural relic here bears profound historical and cultural connotations. They are like vivid history books, quietly narrating the development process of Chinese civilization over thousands of years. When you stand in front of those precious cultural relics, it seems that you can travel through time and space, having a profound dialogue with history and deeply experiencing the profound and boundless charm of ancient Chinese culture and art. The tall and straight plane trees on both sides of the road are like loyal guards, silently safeguarding this historical site. The sunlight shines through the gaps between the branches and leaves, forming patches of golden light spots on the ground. When the breeze blows, the leaves rustle, adding a touch of tranquility and poetry to the streets and alleys. The West Bund in Shanghai perfectly integrates art with modern science and technology industries, presenting people with an unparalleled feast of diverse experiences. Taking a leisurely stroll along the West Bund, you will find numerous art galleries with different styles standing here. These galleries house a rich variety of art treasures, ranging from classical oil paintings to modern sculptures and highly creative and avant-garde contemporary artworks. Each exhibit silently tells the story of art, immersing people in endless artistic reveries. Undoubtedly, this place is a mecca for art lovers. All kinds of art exhibitions and cultural activities are held throughout the year, attracting art enthusiasts from all over the world to come in droves. In Lujiazui Financial Center, skyscrapers stand like giants. When you overlook the panorama of downtown Shanghai from the high viewing platforms of these skyscrapers, it's an extremely soul-stirring feeling. This place is the stage for global financial elites. Shanghai was the host city of the World Expo 2010. It's like a grand stage that gathered the wisdom and cultures from all over the world. You can first visit the China Art Museum. It used to be the China Pavilion of the Shanghai World Expo, and now it has become an art palace where various art exhibitions are frequently held. You can admire numerous classic artworks and experience the charm of art there. After that, you can head to the Expo Axis, which was reconstructed from the permanent buildings of the World Expo. The pavilions of different countries have their own unique architectural styles, showing great originality. Some are full of a modern sense in their designs, while others are rich in ethnic characteristics. Now it is a commercial center integrating shopping, dining, and entertainment, with a unique architectural style and a rich commercial atmosphere. You can have meals and do shopping here to experience the modern urban life of Shanghai, and Shanghai Disneyland is full of joy and a dreamy atmosphere. If you have been to Disneyland and other places, you can compare the differences. After finishing this course, you will be able to share the highlights of the scenic spots with your fellow travelers when you are traveling, and deeply experience the diverse tourism and cultural charm of Shanghai. Through this course, you will master the practical expressions for inquiring about travel information and making travel arrangements. We have already learned Chinese expressions in scenarios such as shopping, accommodation, transportation, and dining before. This class will be a great comprehensive review and test to see whether you have firmly grasped what you learned before. Finally, you will also learn how to communicate with tour guides, for example, "So beautiful. I like here." In addition, there are also common phrases for organizing tourists and reminding them of precautions during the tour, such as "watch out," "please keep quiet," "no smoking," "no flash," and so on. Through the systematic study of this chapter, you will be able to fully master the essential Chinese language skills for traveling in Shanghai. Whether you are traveling alone or with a tour group, you can competently deal with various travel scenarios, deeply experience the unique charm and rich and colorful cultural connotations of Shanghai, and leave extremely unforgettable and wonderful memories during your trip in Shanghai. I have over 10 years of experience in teaching Chinese. Moreover, I used to work in large multinational enterprises, so I have an in-depth understanding of Chinese and Western cultures, ways of thinking, and business procedures. Many Chinese textbooks on the market are rather formal in style, and the learning process usually takes a long time. Even after learning pinyin and grammar for a long while, it's still difficult to quickly form sentences to communicate with Chinese people, which is not friendly to those friends who urgently need to go to China for business activities or travel. Therefore, I have specially designed this course, aiming to help you quickly master daily Chinese expressions for communication within a short period of time and at the same time have a deep understanding of Chinese culture. I live in Shanghai. If you need me to help you design travel routes, offer travel suggestions, or work as a tour guide, please feel free to contact me. Let's start this wonderful learning journey together. We have initially depicted the main attractions of Shanghai in the introductory part of the course, but in fact Shanghai is a very city-walkable city, with many different styles and themes of routes to take. Foreigners who live here for a long time may need at least half a year to get around Shanghai, even if they change their routes every weekend. If you like the world's diverse styles of architecture, if you like the mood and atmosphere of the Orient, if you like technology, if you like the freshness of Asia, if you like the free-spiritedness of the American style, if you like the artistic, loose, fashionable, and commercial environment, you will surely find your favorite places in different areas of Shanghai. The Bund is an iconic business card of Shanghai's history and culture. When you take a stroll along the Bund, the exhibition of international architecture stands out particularly. These buildings with diverse styles gather the architectural features of different countries and different periods. They are like old people, quietly telling the long process of Shanghai's rise from an unknown small fishing village to the prosperous international metropolis it is today. Here, you can slow down and savor the unique beauty brought by the interweaving, collision and integration of various architectural styles such as Gothic, Baroque and Roman styles, and feel the profound marks left by history and modernity on this land. Yu Garden was first built in the Ming Dynasty. Over the long years, it has endured the vicissitudes of hundreds of years, yet it still remains intact like a bright pearl. Stepping into Yu Garden, it's as if you've stepped into a classical painting of the south of the Yangtze River. The layout inside the garden is exquisite. Every pavilion, terrace, tower, and building exudes an elegant charm. The miniature rockeries and ponds are even more ingenious, condensing natural landscapes into a small world. Wandering around it, you can fully appreciate the intoxicating and indescribable charming charm of Chinese classical garden art. It seems that you have traveled back in time to the beautiful scenes where ancient literati and refined scholars recited poems, painted pictures, and leisurely enjoyed the scenery. The fashionable and vibrant Xintiandi skillfully combines the Shikuman architecture with unique charm of old Shanghai with modern commercial elements, making tradition and modernity create wonderful sparks here. When you stroll along the streets of Xintiandi, on one side are the Shikuman buildings that carry the memories of old Shanghai and have a strong historical flavor, and on the other side are various fashionable restaurants, trendy shops, and lively bars. You can comfortably taste cuisines from all over the world, fully enjoy the fun of fashionable shopping, and integrate into the rich and colorful nightlife in these buildings that still retain the charm of the past, and comprehensively experience the inclusive and open charm of Shanghai's unique Hi-Pi culture. The Shanghai Museum is a vast treasure house of art. Stepping into the museum is like stepping into an art palace that gathers the essence of Chinese civilization over thousands of years. It houses a large number of exquisite cultural relics of various kinds, ranging from the simple and heavy bronzes that carry ancient history, to the exquisitely shaped and finely crafted ceramics, from the delicate and profound calligraphy and painting works to the warm and finely carved ancient jades. Everything you can think of is here. Each cultural relic is like a vivid history book. They contain profound historical and cultural connotations behind them and quietly tell the bits and pieces of the development process of Chinese civilization over thousands of years. When you stand in front of these precious cultural relics, it seems that you can break the boundaries of time and space and have a profound and soul-stirring dialogue with the distant history, thus deeply experiencing the profound and boundless charm of ancient Chinese culture and art. The tall and straight plane trees on both sides of the road outside the museum are just like loyal guards, silently safeguarding this historical site with a heavy historical load all year round. The sunlight shines through the gaps between the branches and leaves, forming patches of golden light spots on the ground. When the breeze blows gently, the leaves rustle, adding a touch of tranquility and poetic atmosphere to the streets and alleys full of cultural flavor. The West Bund in Shanghai is a model place where art and modern science and technology industries are perfectly integrated. Here, you can take a leisurely stroll along the riverside promenade. Along the way, you will see numerous art galleries with different styles scattered in an orderly manner. These galleries house a rich variety of art treasures. Whether it's the delicate and realistic brushstrokes and richly colored pictures in classical oil paintings, the unique shapes and profound meanings shown in modern sculptures, or the bold innovation and unconventional ideas conveyed by highly creative and avant-garde contemporary artworks, each exhibit seems to be silently telling the story of art, making people unconsciously immerse themselves in endless artistic reveries. Undoubtedly, this place has already become a mecca for art lovers. All kinds of wonderful art exhibitions and colorful cultural activities are held throughout the year, attracting art enthusiasts from all over the world to come here attracted by its reputation and gather together to jointly experience the unique charm brought by the collision and integration of art and technology. In Lujiazui Financial Center, which is a prominent representative of the modern metropolis of Shanghai, once you step in, you can see skyscrapers standing closely like giants, reaching up to the sky. When you take the elevator to the high viewing platforms of these skyscrapers and overlook the panorama of the entire downtown Shanghai, the spectacular scene will definitely bring you an extremely soul-stirring feeling. This place gathers numerous global financial institutions and elite talents. It is an important stage in the global financial community. Countless decisions and transactions related to economic development and financial innovation are born here, witnessing the vigorous development and changes of the world's financial industry. The China Art Museum used to be the China Pavilion of the Shanghai World Expo in 2010. Now it has gracefully transformed into a remarkable art palace. Various colorful art exhibitions are frequently held here, covering multiple art categories such as painting, sculpture, and calligraphy. There are numerous classic artworks on display in the museum. Each of them embodies the painstaking efforts and wisdom of artists and shows unique artistic charm. Tourists can calm down, slowly appreciate these outstanding artworks, feel the edification and shock brought by art, immerse themselves in the thick artistic atmosphere, and appreciate the eternal beauty conveyed by art across time and space. The Expo Axis was reconstructed from the permanent buildings of the Shanghai World Expo in 2010 and has become a comprehensive commercial center. It gathers the ingenious pavilion buildings left by various countries at the World Expo. Their architectural styles are unique. Some are full of a strong modern sense, with simple and smooth lines and novel and unique shapes, as if showing what the future world will look like. Others are rich in ethnic characteristics, skillfully integrating the traditional cultural elements of their own countries, making people feel the unique exotic charm at a glance. Now at the Expo Axis, you can enjoy shopping in the buildings with diverse styles, choose your favorite goods, taste all kinds of delicious food to satisfy your taste buds, and also participate in colorful entertainment activities to fully enjoy the convenience and joy brought by Shanghai, a modern metropolis, and experience the colorful urban life in all aspects. And Shanghai Disneyland is a fairy tale world full of joy and a dreamy atmosphere. Stepping into it is like entering a wonderful world far away from the troubles of reality. There are all kinds of classic Disney cartoon characters that are deeply loved by everyone in the park. They interact and take pictures with tourists on the streets and alleys, bringing endless joy to people. Here, both adults and children can release their inner childlike innocence, fully enjoy this time full of dreams and joy, and harvest a lot of wonderful memories. Let's start by learning the main attractions in Chinese.
外滩外滩外滩外滩外滩豫园豫园豫园豫园豫园新天地新天地新天地新天地新天地上海博物馆上海博物馆 Museum 上海博物馆上海博物馆上海博物馆西岸滨江西岸滨江西岸 West Bund 滨江西岸滨江西岸滨江陆家嘴陆家嘴 Mouth 陆家嘴陆家嘴陆家嘴中华艺术宫 中华艺术宫，中华艺术宫，中华艺术宫，中华艺术宫，世博园，世博园，世博园，世博园，世博园，迪士尼乐园，迪士尼乐园，迪士尼乐园，迪士尼乐园，迪士尼乐园。
Congratulations! You've already mastered the Chinese names and characteristics of some famous scenic spots in Shanghai. Shanghai is like a rich and colorful book, and what I have just shown you is only a few wonderful chapters. The historical charm of the Bund, the classical elegance of Yu Garden, the fashionable vitality of Xintiandi, the art treasures of the Shanghai Museum, the diverse integration of the West Bund in Shanghai, the modern prosperity of Lujiazui Financial Center, the cultural heritage of China Art Museum, the unique style of Expo Axis, and the joy and dreaminess of Shanghai Disneyland are just the tip of the iceberg of Shanghai's charm. There are countless surprises waiting for you to discover in this city. The unique food culture, the hospitable citizens, the profound historical heritage, and the booming modern features will all bring you an unprecedented travel experience. So, don't hesitate anymore. Come to Shanghai and start an unforgettable journey. Experience the unique charm of this Oriental pearl in person. I'm looking forward to meeting you in Shanghai. Today, we will simulate exciting scenarios together. Imagine that you have arrived in China. In this ancient yet modern country, you will experience a rich and diverse culture and lifestyle. From bustling cities to tranquil villages, from lively markets to elegant restaurants, every step is filled with novelty and challenge. But don't worry, because we have learned a series of practical Chinese expressions that will help you navigate each day in China with ease and joy. Whether you're asking for directions on the busy streets, shopping in a variety of stores, ordering food in fragrant restaurants, or checking into a cozy hotel, you can use the Chinese content we've learned before to handle any situation. Now, let's begin this simulated journey and use your Chinese skills to explore, communicate, and enjoy every exciting moment in China. Are you ready? Let's set off.
你好，这个苹果多少钱一个？
这个苹果10元一个，
那橙汁呢？
橙汁15元一个。
我要2个苹果和1个橙汁。
好的，总共是35元。
可以用微信支付吗？
当然可以。
谢谢，再见。
不客气，再见。你好，我有预定，请帮我办理入住。
好的，请问您贵姓？
我叫 David。
David 先生，这是您的房间钥匙。您的房间在5楼。
早餐在哪里吃？
早餐在1楼的餐厅，从早上7点到10点。
房间里无线网络如何连接？
无线网络名称是，密码在您的房间手册上。
谢谢。有任何问题，我可以打哪个电话？
您可以拨打房间内的服务电话，我们会24小时为您提供服务。
非常感谢。
不客气，祝您入住愉快。
你好，我可以点餐了吗？
当然可以，这是我们的菜单。
这个宫保鸡丁是什么口味的？
宫保鸡丁是川菜，口味是麻辣的。
那清蒸鱼呢？
清蒸鱼比较清淡，主要是鱼的鲜味。
我想要一个宫保鸡丁和一个清蒸鱼。
好的，请问您需要什么饮料？
我想要一个可乐。
好的，稍等片刻，您的菜马上就来。
谢谢。
不客气。
你好，我要去外滩，请问怎么走？
你好，你可以直走，看到一个交通灯，然后左转，直行2个街区就到了。
交通灯是红灯还是绿灯的时候左转？
你可以在绿灯的时候左转，这样安全。
好的，谢谢你。
不客气，祝你玩得愉快。你好，去豫园。
好的，手机号后4位是多少？我要核对下您的身份，以免乘客坐错车。
9378。
好的，请系好安全带，我们这就出发去豫园。
我中文不好，你会说英文吗？
我只会一点英文，但你中文说得很好呀。
哪里，我还要努力。
都学会谦虚了。你是哪国人？
我是法国人。
法国很漂亮，我喜欢法国，想去旅游。
谢谢您喜欢我的国家，中国很美，很高兴来到中国旅游。
你在这里待几天
144小时免签。我在上海2天，然后去北京玩2天。
时间有点短，欢迎你下次再来上海。
你好，我想订一张去北京的火车票。
你好，请问你想哪天去北京？
我想后天去。
好的，我帮您查一下那天的车次。您想要商务座、1等座还是2等座
？2等座就可以了。
好的，请出示您的护照。我为您预订了一张后天12月25日从上海虹桥到北京南站的高铁票，2等座，请您确认一下。
太感谢了，多少钱？
总共是500元，可以扫码支付。
好的，我用支付宝。
支付成功，这是您的购票凭证和护照。祝您旅途愉快。
谢谢，再见。
不客气，再见。
Today's class was very colorful, and we practiced Chinese in various practical situations in our lives. Chinese is a profound and fascinating language, and I hope that you will take the initiative to practice Chinese in everyday practical situations in the future. Whether it's ordering food, asking for directions, booking a trip, or any other situation, every time you open your mouth is an opportunity to improve. When you set foot on the vast and magical land of China one day, you will be able to communicate with others in Chinese competently because of your previous practice, feel the unique flavor of Chinese culture, and deeply experience every bit of life in China. I believe that you will be very proud of your Chinese language skills, and you will have an unforgettable and wonderful experience. We look forward to seeing you all in Shanghai. The topic of this class is communication in a traveling scenario. Imagine you are in the beautiful city of Shanghai, surrounded by professional tour guides who explain the amazing scenery and deep cultural heritage. You want to express your love for the beauty in front of you, like "This is so beautiful, I like it here." These simple but full of emotion words will make your trip more vivid and interesting, and you can better interact with the guide and gain a deeper understanding of the local customs. Meanwhile, in crowded attractions, the tour guide may remind you to pay attention to safety to ensure a safe and smooth trip for everyone. When visiting quiet museums or cultural venues, keep quiet can reflect our civilized quality. And when visiting a quiet museum or cultural place, keep quiet can show our civilized quality, while reminders such as "please do not smoke" and "please do not use flashlight" show our respect and protection for the environment and other tourists. Through this lesson, you will be able to communicate more confidently and fluently in Chinese in travel scenarios, making your trip a wonderful memory and contributing to a harmonious travel environment. Now, let's start today's lesson formally.
这个好漂亮，这个 this 好漂亮 beautiful 这个好漂亮，这个好漂亮，这个好漂亮，我喜欢这里，我 I 喜欢 like 这里 here 我喜欢这里，我喜欢这里，我喜欢这里，请注意安全，请 please 注意 pay attention 安全 safety 请注意安全，请注意安全，请注意安全，请保持安静，请保持 keep 安静 quiet 请保持安静，请保持安静，请保持安静，请勿吸烟，请勿 do not 吸烟 smoke 请勿吸烟，请勿吸烟，请勿吸烟，请不要使用闪光灯，请不要 do not 使用 use 闪光灯 flash 请不要使用闪光灯，请不要使用闪光灯，请不要使用闪光灯。
Through learning how to communicate with tour guides and various organizational and reminder expressions during the travel process, I believe that all of you have gained a deeper understanding and grasp of the language communication when traveling in China. When you set foot on this magical land of China, whether facing magnificent mountains and rivers, ancient ruins, bustling cities, or quiet villages, you will be able to freely express your feelings and fully express your inner love and amazement. At the same time, you can also show good qualities and respect for the environment. I hope that you can bring this power of language, leave beautiful footprints in every corner of China, and fully enjoy every second in China. China has endless charm waiting for you to discover, and Shanghai is a particularly bright pearl among them. Welcome to China and to Shanghai to start an unforgettable journey to the east. I live in Shanghai. If you need me to help you design a travel route, provide travel suggestions, or serve as a tour guide, please contact me. In this class, we will review all the conversational content we have learned before, and we will do it in 3 rounds. In the first round, please read after me and try to remember the pronunciation and meaning. In the next round, I will only provide the English, and you will say the corresponding Chinese. In the final round, we will check together whether what you said is correct and if your pronunciation is standard.
外滩，外滩，外滩，外滩，外滩，芋圆，芋圆，芋圆，芋圆，芋圆，新天地，新天地，新天地，新天地，新天地，上海博物馆，上海博物馆 Museum， 上海博物馆，上海博物馆，上海博物馆，西岸滨江，西岸滨江，西岸 West Bund， 滨江，西岸滨江，西岸滨江，陆家嘴，陆家嘴 Mouth， 陆家嘴，陆家嘴，陆家嘴，中华艺术宫，中华艺术宫，中华艺术宫，中华艺术宫，中华艺术宫，世博园，世博园，世博园，世博园，世博园，迪士尼乐园，迪士尼乐园，迪士尼乐园，迪士尼乐园，外滩，外滩，外滩，外滩，芋圆，芋圆，芋圆，芋圆，芋圆，新天地，新天地，新天地，新天地，新天地，上海博物馆，上海博物馆 Museum， 上海博物馆，上海博物馆，上海博物馆，西岸滨江，西岸滨江，西岸 West Bund， 滨江，西岸滨江，西岸滨江，陆家嘴，陆家嘴 Mouth， 陆家嘴，陆家嘴，陆家嘴，中华艺术宫，中华艺术宫，中华艺术宫，中华艺术宫，中华艺术宫，世博园，世博园，世博园，世博园，世博园，迪士尼乐园，迪士尼乐园，迪士尼乐园，迪士尼乐园，迪士尼乐园。你好，这个苹果多少钱一个？
这个苹果10元一个。
那橙汁呢？
橙汁15元一个。
我要2个苹果和1个橙汁。
好的，总共是35元。
可以用微信支付吗？
当然可以。
谢谢，再见。
不客气，再见。你好，我有预定，请帮我办理入住。
好的，请问您贵姓？
我叫 David。
David 先生，这是您的房间钥匙。 您的房间在5楼。
早餐在哪里吃？
早餐在1楼的餐厅，从早上7点到10点。
房间里无线网络如何连接？
无线网络名称是，密码在您的房间手册上。
谢谢。有任何问题，我可以打哪个电话？
您可以拨打房间内的服务电话，我们会24小时为您提供服务。
非常感谢。
不客气，祝您入住愉快。
你好，我可以点餐了吗？
当然可以，这是我们的菜单。
这个宫保鸡丁是什么口味的？
宫保鸡丁是川菜，口味是麻辣的。
那清蒸鱼呢？
清蒸鱼比较清淡，主要是鱼的鲜味。
我想要一个宫保鸡丁和一个清蒸鱼。
好的，请问您需要什么饮料？
我想要一个可乐。
好的，稍等片刻，您的菜马上就来。
谢谢。
不客气。
你好，我要去外滩，请问怎么走？
你好，你可以直走，看到一个交通灯，然后左转，直行2个街区就到了。
交通灯是红灯还是绿灯的时候左转？
你可以在绿灯的时候左转，这样安全。
好的，谢谢你。
不客气，祝你玩得愉快。你好，去豫园。
好的，手机号后4位是多少？我要核对下您的身份，以免乘客坐错车。
93788。
好的，请系好安全带，我们这就出发去豫园。
我中文不好，你会说英文吗？
我只会一点英文，但你中文说得很好呀。
哪里，我还要努力。
都学会谦虚了。你是哪国人？
我是法国人。
法国很漂亮，我喜欢法国，想去旅游。
谢谢您喜欢我的国家，中国很美，很高兴来到中国旅游。
你在这里待几天
144小时免签。我在上海2天，然后去北京玩2天。
时间有点短，欢迎你下次再来上海。
你好，我想订一张去北京的火车票。
你好，请问你想哪天去北京？
我想后天去。
好的，我帮您查一下那天的车次。您想要商务座、1等座还是2等座
？2等座就可以了。
好的，请出示您的护照。我为您预订了一张后天12月25日，从上海虹桥到北京南站的高铁票，2等座，请您确认一下。
太感谢了，多少钱？
总共是500元，可以扫码支付。
好的，我用支付宝。
支付成功，这是您的购票凭证和护照。祝您旅途愉快。
谢谢，再见。
不客气，再见。 这个好漂亮。这个 this 好漂亮 beautiful 这个好漂亮。这个好漂亮。这个好漂亮。我喜欢这里。我 I 喜欢 like 这里 here 我喜欢这里。我喜欢这里。我喜欢这里。请注意安全。请 please 注意 pay attention 安全 safety 请注意安全。请注意安全。请注意安全。请保持安静。请保持 keep 安静 quiet 请保持安静。请保持安静。请保持安静。请勿吸烟。请勿 do not 吸烟 smoke 请勿吸烟。请勿吸烟。请勿吸烟。请不要使用闪光灯。请不要 do not 使用 use 闪光灯 flash 请不要使用闪光灯。请不要使用闪光灯。请不要这个 this 好漂亮 beautiful 这个好漂亮。这个好漂亮。这个好漂亮。我喜欢这里。我 I 喜欢 like 这里 here 我喜欢这里。我喜欢这里。我喜欢这里。请注意安全。请 please 注意 pay attention 安全 safety 请注意安全。请注意安全。请注意安全。请保持安静。请保持 keep 安静 quiet 请保持安静。请保持安静。请保持安静。请勿吸烟。请勿 do not 吸烟 smoke 请勿吸烟。请勿吸烟。请勿吸烟。请不要使用闪光灯。请不要 do not 使用 use 闪光灯 flash 请不要使用闪光灯。请不要使用闪光灯。请不要使用闪光灯。
This meticulously designed course is dedicated to helping foreign friends travel in Shanghai with ease. Shanghai combines the classical and the modern, possessing the charm of historical culture as well as modern science, technology, and finance. Through this course, everyone has already become familiar with the Chinese names of the famous scenic spots in Shanghai and appreciated their connotations, mastered the practical expressions for inquiring about travel information and arranging itineraries, and also reviewed Chinese in scenarios such as shopping and accommodation. At the same time, you have learned how to communicate with tour guides and the commonly used expressions for organizing tourists and giving reminders during the trip. Congratulations! Through systematic learning, you have already grasped the essential Chinese language skills for traveling in Shanghai. Whether you travel independently or with a tour group, you can competently handle various scenarios, deeply understand the unique charm and culture of Shanghai, engrave unforgettable and wonderful memories in your journey in Shanghai, and fully enjoy the infinite splendor of Shanghai. If you like my course and hope that I continue to offer more practical Chinese courses, please recommend my channel to any friends who are learning Chinese. Regarding the content of practical Chinese learning, if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave me feedback. If you are preparing a Chinese speech and need guidance on delivering the speech or revising its content, or if you encounter any problems while writing Chinese homework and wish to receive professional guidance, feel free to contact me. Since the implementation of the 144-hour visa-free entry policy to China, many people from around the world have come to experience the unparalleled culture, scenery, and cuisine. They have surpassed you, so why not take action now? If you plan to travel to China soon, contact me for the best travel advice or even tour guide services. I am waiting for you in Shanghai.